Oh my god, she's a weirdo.
Hello, 'tis I, Fat Cow. Yeah, I took the screenshots, I recorded the clips, I was going to do a montage to back up my theories as to what was going on in terms of the relationship being so toxic and abusive, etc., etc. But then something hit me. Something feels very, very off. Now, I'm going out on a limb here, but I think we're being conned. I think we're being played for a bunch of fools. Think about it. Allegedly, up until a couple of days ago, they were still together, despite how awful the relationship is according to the pair of them. Despite the fact that Tommy was publishing on Reddit and other things, vile things about Amber, and Amber wasn't reacting to it, wasn't saying anything about it. Probably because Amber knew about these things, because Amber had permission, gave permission, because this was part of the plan of, diverting the attention and pretending that they still weren't together. So if they were published with Amber's knowledge and she was okay with it because it was part of the ruse, that can't go towards, how abusive my girlfriend is because it was a mutual decision to do it. Additionally, all the things Tommy has said about Amber are verbatim what other people have said. We haven't learnt anything new. The gouging of the arms was Casey, the blocking the exit, the throwing things are all things that have already come out. So we haven't, nothing has been revealed that sullies Amber's reputation any further. And then Amber reveals that Tommy likes looking at porn of super, 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 super morbidly obese people that are on oxygen and stuff, as if we didn't already know. We haven't learned anything new. Nothing's been revealed. If you look at what they have chosen to tell us, it only tells us things we already knew. Amber accusing Tommy of opening the door, Tommy saying that Amber opened the door. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who opened the fucking door, the cat is lost. The only difference is whether the Amber did it on purpose, and the fact of the matter is I think she did. I've always thought she did. But still, this doesn't change anything. I think they're still together. I think they're doing this together. They chose Mr. Snowflake because Amber dislikes Mr. Snowflake the most. Emily hates Mr. Snowflake too. And, well, he's the perfect vehicle to filter this setup through. Look at the views Amber's getting. Look at the money Amber is getting. We've learnt nothing. The information that's coming out is very curated. Curated? Whatever's, you know what I mean. I think we're being played with. This is wrong. This feels wrong. And the amount of money that's being generated, talking about thousands of pounds a day, I think they're still together. I think they're in this together. I do not feel comfortable with this, and not for the reasons you'd think. Now, this is just the thought I had literally half an hour ago when I was listening to somebody else's commentary. I'm going to think about this a bit further, and I will go more in depth as to my thought process. But I had to get this out, and I had to get this out now, which is why the video is a bit disjointed. Another video will follow this. Not necessarily today, but soon. One more thing. I'm going to be all holier than thou, a bit preachy. The amount of enjoyment people are getting out of this is a bit disturbing. We are talking about a mutually abusive relationship, and people are giddy with the information that's being revealed. Just thought I'd add to that because I personally find it very odd and disturbing. I know the individuals involved aren't exactly pleasant people, but they are still people. Anyway, it's just my opinion. Anyway, Foodie, sweetheart, having lived in the Middle East for over a decade, having actually had children in the Middle East and gotten them into the school systems and attended the interviews you have as parents, they interview you as well as, see if the child is suitable. They see if you are suitable too, and the whole process and things. It's not instantaneous. Secondly, because of the heat, summer holidays last about 2 months. And currently, all the schools are fucking closed. Okay, so you could have technically had the interview for the school, but there would be no attending the school. So the picture of that child at a desk with another child on the other side couldn't have occurred. Because if you had gone in for the interview, there wouldn't have been any other students there. That's an old photograph of Sasa at another school, the previous school she attended, or the school she's probably still attending. Or it's not even at a school. You are a fucking liar, Chantal. And that's all I have to say about that.